What's up, y'all? It's Daniel, your Shoemmelier. Now, I don't know if your spouse or significant other or partner or whatever is like mine, but my wife loves to shop for me. Now, don't get me wrong, she does like to shop for herself, though she has way more impulse control and is not so consumed by instant gratification like I am. Those impulse aisles around the grocery store or when you walk into a store or anything doesn't affect her. She'll see a shoe that she really wants, or a dress or a purse or something, and she'll look at it, she'll try it on, and she'll know she'll want it, and she'll say, "Oh, I'll just come back, I'll think about it." And she might wait days or weeks and come back and get it. Whereas with me, well, I usually see something, I love it, I grab it, I get it. Or I wait for it to patiently drop down in price. However, when it comes to shopping for me, my wife goes, "I like that, you should buy that." Or "That really got my attention, you should get that." She's very patient and tolerant of my shoe obsession. So when she sees a shoe that she likes and she knows I'm gonna like, well, then I kind of have to get it. And that's what happened this past weekend when we walked into Neiman Marcus and we saw a designer luxury sneaker, and she said, "You should get that shoe." And I tried it on and I thought it was great, and I have some events coming up that I'm totally gonna use to wear this sneaker. So today we're gonna be talking about this luxury sneaker from Italy. It's the Prada America's Cup high top sneaker. A mix of materials characterizes these Prada America's Cup high-top sneakers that combine patent leather and bike fabric in a versatile contemporary design defined by a voluminous rubber sole. Cotton laces, personalized by the logo print tips, complete the shoe decorated with the iconic Linea Rossa logo. So let's get the basics out of the way. This shoe retails for $970 US American dollars. And I get it, that is a whole lot of money. However, in the sneaker community, it seems okay to pay 2 to 3 to 4 times the retail amount on resale for a grail or for a shoe you want. So if a shoe retailed for, I don't know, say $250, but it's a super duper limited, exclusive, wonderful gem, you may end up paying over $1,000. In fact, I have paid that much money for a shoe that retailed around $200, not because I paid it outright, but I sold some shoes and then used it to buy the Union Jordan 1s. I used it to buy the Off-White Sale 4s. So I'm understanding of people spending that much amount of money for resale or for retail. But this shoe, these types of shoes are handmade leather, Italian. They do it by hand. They do it probably a little bit of machinery, but I would imagine less machinery than buying your normal everyday general release sneaker, whether it's a friends and family exclusive or not or whatever. So $970, I get it, it's expensive. Now when it comes to fit, my shoe is about a 9.25, but that shoe size does not exist. So sometimes I have to either get a 9 and pull out the insole, or get a 9.5 and maybe it fits fine, or wear a thicker sock, or put in a different insole to fill in the space. I have consistently found that my shoe is smaller when it comes to Italian size shoes. I'm a size 9 American, and I usually have to go down to an 8 or an 8.5 American when I buy luxury leather shoes, whether they're sneakers or they're dress shoes or tuxedo shoes or whatever. So this particular shoe happens to be a 7 UK, which kind of comes out to an 8 US, but in US sizing, I'm about a 9, 9.5, depending on how you do it. So these shoes are sitting in Neiman's, and they might be in your other department stores, and they have low top versions of these as well in different colors. I've seen red, I've seen blue, I've seen black, and of course white. And they have the high tops as well. I would suggest any luxury leather Italian shoe, you try it on in store. You have to try it on. And I bet you're gonna find that your shoe size is very different when you get to the UK/Italian European sizing. It's not like buying a Nike shoe from Europe or UK, because that's Nike, it's an American made company. When you get to a Gucci, when you get to a Chanel, when you get to an Alexander McQueen, when you get to a Prada, your shoe size is gonna be a little bit different than what you're used to, I can almost guarantee you. And when it comes to comfort, most, if not the vast majority of luxury leather Italian shoes are very uncomfortable. I have worn shoes that look so cool on foot, and they just are so finely handcraftedly made, and they're awful. I had a pair of Alexander McQueens that I wore one time because they killed my feet. Now, I have found a different pair of Alexander McQueens that I have found to be very, very comfortable. Not Boost comfortable, not React comfortable, but pretty darn comfortable enough to be able to wear it all day and not feel too much foot fatigue. And while this America's Cup high top is not as comfortable as that aforementioned McQueen shoe, it is still far more comfortable than most luxury sneakers that I have worn, Louis Vuitton, Jimmy Choo, Salvatore Ferragamo, etc. Now, this shoe is definitely closer to a high top. It's not a mid-high top, and I would say that maybe depending on the high top, it can go a little bit higher, but it definitely has a sleeker feel. It has a more professional look to it, and as I wear tuxedos in suits for many of my conducting gigs in the springtime or when I dress up, I definitely will be taking the opportunity to wear patent leather sneakers. That includes the Jordan 11s. I have many a patent leather Jordan 11 that I'm going to wear with a suit or with a tuxedo, and this is going to be another one of those that I add to the rotation because patent leather, right? It's like a tuxedo shoe. Why not? And it's just, it gives a sporty look, it gives a striking look, and it's Prada. Can you beat Prada? I don't know. Prada is Prada my favorite Italian couture fashion house? I don't know. It's definitely up there. It's definitely 1, 2, or 3. It's got to be Gucci, Prada, and Ferragamo. Chanel in the 4th place. That's pretty much everything, right? I don't know. Regardless, I love sneakers. I love luxury couture Italian fashion house sneakers. Those fans of the channel who've been with me for years know that luxury shoes are what got me into the sneaker game first. I went backwards. I was paying way more money for luxury sneakers, and I go, hey, I should get some like Yeezys or Jordans or whatever. I took a long, crazy trip with Timberlands, and it was a whole thing. I'm a kid of the 90s, so roller coaster ride. But anyway, if you're into luxury Italian sneakers, go check out Neiman Marcus. They've got a great thing. This is not an ad, but they have one in my town. They have Nordstrom's too, but I find Neiman's is way better for my kind of style sneaker. And if you're into that kind of thing, go check it out. They've got the low tops, they got the high tops, and I think on sneaker shopping, the most recent guests were all about the low top America's Cup. They've been wearing them, and it's been a pretty consistent ride for these shoes. So check them out. Good colors. They're pricey, but maybe you can get a good deal. Maybe you can get some on sale. They tend to have sales every once in a while. We'll see what happens. So why don't we talk about this shoe, the Prada America's Cup high top, maybe the low top, in the comment section down below. So to all of you out there, wherever you are, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Just Chill. Till the next episode.